new bases come and go. As time goes on, more bases rise, and others fall. That is, the First Order never falls. A new base has been completed by the First Order, and there's only plans just to make it better. But what is this video about? Well, of course, you can't have really something without a proper tour, so might as well get into that. This is a front entrance, filled with a lot of crown obsidian, of course, and a lot of banners. Up here are some stairs, which goes into this piston door, which can only be controlled by the inside. There's a staircase on each side that looks like this, but we'll get into that later. But what's more important for now is what we have in the third floor. This hallway will take us straight to something called the control room. In this control room, we have a lot of different things, such as this thing, which controls doors, of course. I gotta find the door to that. There it is. And then over here, we have ourselves the map room. Probably the most important room in the control room, if you really think about it. This allows us to map out others down, and hopefully this thing updates, because as far as I know, that canal was not there when the map was first put up. And here's a different room. Here's a different room. This is mainly the main gate, which, if that piston door doesn't work, we have that. Over here is a bedroom, which has literally nothing inside of it. But hey, chances are it's gonna be filled out. Maybe it's not a bedroom, but who knows? Oh yeah, I don't want to go there. I want to go here. This is my bedroom, and because not everything is as massive as Jacob thinks it should be, I have a small corner of it that's good enough for just me. Good enough for just me? Now, oh yeah, there was a middle room somewhere. There was a room in the middle. Oh, this looks... Oh yeah. There's a staircase down here that leads us into the second floor, and then that will take us to the first. So we have a back staircase. Over here, but what's more important is on where it leads us. I'll talk about that later. But what we should talk about is the beacon room. Go up here, and this entire thing is, all of this area is devoted just to protecting a single beacon. The beacon room lies here, and there's a lot of pressure plates, and all devoted to protecting a single room. More traps and whatnot, and there it is. The only thing all these traps are supposed to protect: a beacon. Best have it what it needs so it doesn't get taken over, am I right? Where the heck is... There it is. Iron door. This thing is a one-way room, so you gotta be cautious about that. I don't want these iron boots. There we go. Now let's head downstairs. And I mean not downstairs to the control room, but downstairs to the second floor. Remember these staircases? Yeah, they take us down here. Here we have a place for cats, and we have this zombie, which I do not know why it's there, but we have a zombie. And there's an elder tank, of course. There's a bunch of them around here. There's the command room, with teleporting commands, which takes us to other bases that are completed currently. These shulker boxes do not matter because they just have a bunch of good stuff. You can get yourself some armor. Basically, all these command blocks are here to help us in battle. And even in other situations. There's a second floor of command rooms that isn't necessarily used yet. However, that might be for future plans. Up here we have Up here is a storage room, which has nothing it looks like. Let's go down here. There we go. Dogs. A place for dogs, of course, because why not use dogs? They can aid us in battle and whatnot. And we have a kitchen, which I think does this lead, what does this lead us to? Oh yeah, storage room, there we go. There it is. It leads us to a storage room. We have the kitchen here. We plan on adding a couple more stuff here, like maybe command blocks, maybe trees. But whatever we can get in order to fill these things with charcoal and whatnot. And up here is a staircase to the third floor. Oh, never mind. It's just an empty room in general. But nice. Oh yeah, that means I should probably check a different spot. Was that just an empty room on its own? That might just mean an empty room on its own. But we'll plan on getting that eventually. Oh, there it is. There's a different room. There's a bunch of these rooms. Yes, I know they are empty. But these rooms... But remember, you gotta remember that this is the biggest base we've ever made. And you gotta... However, we do plan on filling some of these rooms eventually. Maybe as more updates come out, we might change stuff around here. We might have one of these rooms be a potion room if we need it. Or when that one... Or if that glitch comes back. Now we have the library room. Which this... You're stinking... You're fired. No! Wasn't from me, it was from Jacob. So blame him. That's an enchanting table. And then there's... Oh yeah, I went up to that room already. Now let's go over here. Oh, a whole load of empty space. But empty space is good space. Because that means we can further advance the space without needing to expand it. I think it's... I guess a planned storage room is here. I don't know. And like I said, you probably saw the staircase before. Yep, that staircase comes from this area. And I'm sure something... Yep, there is something on the outside. This goes in my bedroom. You probably saw the staircase? Yep, it goes from here. This is the first... Never mind. Don't matter. We'll find it eventually. Now on our way down to the first and final floor. Looks like a lot of empty space, and chances are we're probably going to fill that out with other things. But we have the garden, which has enough stuff. Well, which has enough of what we need. Bunch of carrots, bunch of beetroot, bunch of potatoes, bunch of wheat. You do not deserve to exist. Thank you, Wandering Trader. Thank you for dying. You do not deserve to exist. There we go. These banners are indeed beautiful. And there's a barrel in which you can store our stuff, most likely. We already ran it once, and this is what we got. We can fill this area with water, and we can manually replant these stuff. Quick food. Nice. That staircase leads to the second floor. I got that wrong. It leads to the third floor. So we got
stuff. We love
stinking
stuff.
ads.
And there's some really great stuff out there.
There we go. Alright. So we have that garden taken care of. Next, we have a couple garages. This is one of them. This is for a lot of land vehicles, and the best thing about this is that there's command block doors that allow us to open and close these doors from the inside. And I think there's also close buttons from the outside, so no one can just walk right in through this base, because that would be terrible if that did happen. This leads to a control center of our army. We can if we want. Oh, there we go. If we want to open things, boom, now the army can be released to the outside. Or I don't know. But whatever it does good things. God, just can't figure out what that does. Oh, never mind, I found that out. We have shulker boxes that have our tools and armor, and then we can get armor and tools and enchant them. And then we can give it to mobs. That's one small malfunction, but I think we'll take care of that eventually. There we go. Go into this door and we reach the other parts of the army room. And we can access this place. We need to put buttons there. But this army can be a special tool for us. Here's the last garage. A boating place, which is the first thing ever. And we also have a bunch of tanks with that. And you can't forget to add doors. Yes, you can actually get up using these stairs, though it just takes forever. So there's that. That is our base. And I'm sure I covered everything, and if I didn't, Jacob's gonna fire me. But this is our first ever virtual tour of a base. And I'm sure hope you enjoyed it. And one last thing before I go. Turner today. No! There we go. Turn it to stinking day. There we go. That flag is beautiful. And so is everything around it.